NBA reporter Tim Bontemps is with us. Okay, Tim, so now that Mike Brown is in the fold, what might the Knicks be doing next, do you think?
Well, look, the first thing they had to do, as you said, Brian, was get Mike Brown hired as their coach, or get a coach hired to replace Tom Thibodeau, which they've done that. They signed Gershon Yabusele the other day to the non-taxpayer mid-level, the one signing they had above the minimum. They also signed Jordan Clarkson, two guys that will give them bench scoring and production that they didn't have outside their top 7 guys last year. We'll see if the Knicks can add to their bench now over the coming days. They should have some playing time and obviously the New York spotlight to offer. And then more than anything, they've just got to get settled in with this new reality that they're in. And as you mentioned, the Mike Brown hiring here has left kind of a flat feeling around the Knicks. This is not the kind of splashy hire you would expect from a team that dismissed their head coach after making it to the conference finals for the first time in a quarter century. However, I would point fans back to 30 years ago when the Yankees, after firing Buck Showalter in a similar situation, went out and hired Joe Torre, guy who's the same age as Mike Brown, 55, had 3 prior stops like Mike Brown, and was not lauded certainly as a winning hire. He was called Clueless Joe on the back page of the New York Daily News at the time, and he went on to win 4 championships and make the playoffs 12 years in a row. I'm not saying the Knicks are about to have a dynasty with Mike Brown, but he is a guy who's been to the finals, has won a ton of games as a coach. You see there his record, well over 500. He did a great job getting Sacramento back to the playoffs for the first time in a long time. And of the available candidates, I think he was clearly the best fit and should be able to give them an opportunity to make the deep playoff run everybody in New York is expecting.
Yeah, also former 2-time Coach of the Year.